drawing and fiber art. She's going to speak about her really wonderful practice, and I'll piggyback on what was just said in terms of learning how fine art and making intersects with science and plants. And you can take an elective for non-major class in fiber art.
Cool.
With Professor Fanuti. And it will teach you many of these techniques.
That's great.
Back to the iPad.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Good. Hello.
Oh, thank you. So I am Professor Kristen Fanuti, and I do teach fiber art here and drawing as well. My background was originally in fashion design, so I worked in New York as a technical designer before I pursued going back to my master's at Michigan State and did painting and drawing there, and that's when I really got involved in kind of breaking that gap between the fibers of fashion and the body environment into kind of what you're seeing right now. And so my work, I'm going to talk just kind of very kind of open about it, how it's inspired by flowers specifically and plants, bugs, everything kind of around us. And for me, it kind of moves from what you see here, all these kind of different elements made of fibers, to some wearable art garments as well, to more of your traditional 2D work that I will show you too. So this was a print that I did for our calendar at the university, and so this was kind of inspired by the Venus flytrap and cactuses, and then kind of pairing that back to the human body and kind of morphing them together. So that's kind of like what my artwork is. I love to think about what our environment's going to look like thousands of years from now. How is it going to change? How is the environment going to evolve, especially with sciences, genetically modified creatures to plants? What happens if we kind of go that Frankenstein kind of route? And then how creative can we get? So that's what inspires me, right? And so I'm really happy we got to see those photos before of plants, because that's kind of what I do. I travel the world, and when I go and I look at places, I literally have my phone out. I'm getting up close to these bugs. I'm getting up close to these flowers. I'm finding different textures. I'm finding patterns. I'm using all of that, compiling it together, and coming back to my own studio to create artwork. So my most recent trip was actually to Antarctica and Patagonia. And so this is just kind of briefly talk a little bit about why I travel and the importance of that within my work. And so you wouldn't think that there's like plants really in Antarctica. You're thinking of whales, you're thinking of penguins, lots of ice,